This is Mike Chevalier, keeping it simple and precise. How to get out of an abusive relationship. Would you say? Oh, how to get out of an abusive relationship? You get out of it. What do you mean you get out of it? You get out of it. How do I get out of it? This is for my fellas. Welcome to the Lion's Den. On this channel, we speak on the things that most people don't speak on. So if you're in a relationship with a woman, and let's say you're married or you got a girlfriend or what have you, y'all live together and you got kids, or maybe you don't, you stand up for yourself. If you're getting smacked around, like my situation 10 years ago, I was with a woman. She was very abusive. I remember one time we were in the car going somewhere and we parked. And I was sitting in the passenger seat, and I must have said something that triggered her. And she turned around and smacked the hell out of me. She's in the driver's seat, so she used her right hand and just turned around and smacked me right in my nose. And then got out of the car and just started switching like nothing happened, walking to the grocery store or whatever. And I'm sitting here holding the bridge of my nose with my head down, knowing damn well, any moment now, I'm about to start bleeding. Next thing you know, blood just started gushing out of my nose. What did I do? I still stayed with her. And things like that continued and continued and continued. And the reason why I stayed in it is because I had children, which is dumb. Because I still could have been a father, an active father, but not living there. Look, I don't care how good the good is, or how wonderful her hourglass-shaped body is, and how cool she is when she's in the middle of that sweet mean cycle, right? Because it's not always bad, right? That's why you're in it. Because sometimes it's euphoric, it's exciting, right? You guys get along sometimes, and then sometimes it just goes to shit. This is how you get out of a toxic, abusive relationship. You come up with a plan, a strategic plan. And then if it's that bad, you get the hell out of there. If you got to go straight to your car, then you do that. And you move from there and you build from there. Still build a relationship, continue to have a relationship with your children. If you got to move back home with your parents, if you got to rent a hotel, you do whatever you got to do. Because it's nothing like being safe. It's nothing like freedom to come and go without getting your ass beat. It's nothing like having normal conversations with people and they not physically lash out on you or even verbal abuse. See, we as men, we're taught to take it because we're men, right? It's known that men are way more stronger than women. And women take advantage of that. And then they know there's a thing called the big house. See, when you act a fool, if you stay in a relationship, abusive relationship, eventually you could start lashing out on her and the tables could turn and then you go to jail. Or you guys get stupid with each other and somebody gets canceled. Somebody gets canceled. So that's the price you pay if you decide to stay in an abusive relationship, even a verbal abusive relationship, because even those who have toxic verbal abusive relationships, it can graduate to the next level, which is physical. So fellas, we need to start listening to one another. In this case, my channel, The Lion's Den. I'm going to keep it simple and precise. If you're in abusive relationship, get out. Get out. If you can strategize and come with a plan, do it. Some men got a lot of money where they can just up and go. Go from living with a woman to getting an apartment or getting a hotel or a motel. Some men ain't got that kind of money. But your life is the most important thing. And then also, if your kids are watching you, getting your getting your ass whooped, that ain't a good thing, because they're going to think that that's acceptable, and eventually they'll grow up most likely thinking that love is demonstrated that way. You got to stand up for yourself. Don't be a beta. I was a beta, and one day I just said enough is enough. And it was almost 10 years in an abusive relationship. It don't have to take y'all 10 years. And sometimes it takes you'll only change when you're sick and tired of getting your ass beat. So fellas, if you're in an abusive relationship, get out. Stand up for yourself. You don't let nobody push you around. It's the same thing with men. You're not going to let a man push you around, so it shouldn't be no different than with a woman. Do not let them abuse you, take advantage of you, and misuse you. You're the author of that. You can change it. Women will push all your buttons, see how far you can go. Have some self-respect. This is Mike Chevalier, keeping it simple and precise.